motherfuckers doing right now? Are y'all having fun? Right side, are you having fun? Left side, are you having fun? One more time, right side, you having fun? Oh, left side, you having fun? Right side wins! He needs no introduction, but I'm going to bring to the stage my man Lochlyn Munro. What's up, everyone? You might know him as Greg from Scary Movie. What's your name in Dead Man on Campus? Cliff O'Malley. Cliff O'Malley from Dead Man on Campus.
And it's Greg Philippi from Scary Movie. Greg Philippi. Soon to be Mr. Greg Philippi. Because, you know, after 25 years, the characters have to grow up. Hey, Johnny?
Well, I died, but you get to grow up.
That's hilarious, right? We're going to get started without Sheridan because, honestly, we'd be here for 3 hours waiting for that man. The infamous Dave Sheridan. Where should we start, John? Where should we start?
Tony,
what do you say?
kick us off, man.
Oh my God! Oh, geez, this microphone's low. I gotta talk into it.
Kick it in, Tony.
Hello, everybody. I don't even know how to do a better intro than that.
Thank you.
He's a trained professional.
God dang.
Do you guys remember when John also spun records on the Ellen DeGeneres show? Do you remember that? He was her DJ for years.
I was Ellen's DJ for the 06-07 season. Yeah. Yep.
Damn cool.
And they liked me so much that you can't find footage of it anywhere.
Yes, that's a little known fact about Jon Abrahams.
Lochlyn is in a polka band.
What's the name of it?
A naked Canadian polka band, yeah. Me, John Candy, Eugene Levy,
What's the
Rick Moranis.
official music of Canada? What is? Yeah.
Stompin' Tom Connors,
Okay.
Gordon Lightfoot, Anne Murray.
Because if you guys stick around, Lochlyn said that he'll be happy to do his rendition of Stompin' John Lockers.
Gordon Lightfoot. Everyone from Chicago, people from Chicago should know the Wreck It the Edmund Fitzgerald, right? There you go. The famous Gordon Lightfoot song.
I don't know. I'm too young for that shit.
Hey, I some delivery boys.
Hold on, John.
There's a pizza coming.
John ordered some pizza.
There's a pizza.
Here it
Oh, thanks. Who got the pizza for?
Wait
a minute. Hold on.
Who made it? Oh!
You okay, Dave?
No, it really is pizza. That's why I didn't take a really good one.
Oh, it is pizza.
Wow!
Oh my
No,
God.
thank you. I'll indulge after. Thank you, though. No, I will eat it, though. Thank you, David.
Hey, I have somebody else in Scary Movie.
Who? Who's here with us? Oh my God.
Somebody from Scary Movie 6.
Wait a minute.
Yes, it's true.
The latest, newest cast member.
I saw the photos.
Melissa Rose.
Oh shit!
Woo! Spoiler alert.
Yeah. We have just dropped so many Easter eggs.
That's not an Easter egg.
That's just a fact.
Wait, Melissa, do you want a slice of pizza? Yeah, I knew she would. The reality is, I said, no, I gotta get the box in. She goes, okay, I'll follow you because I want a slice of pizza.
Thank you. Give him to Dave. Yeah, Willie.
Greaseball over there.
Look at everyone's in the audience going, we actually paid for this shit?
Phyllis, they don't pay for
No,
this.
these panels are free.
Yeah, the panels are free. They still had to get in the door.
Listen, y'all, it's the most we can do.
Bye, Felissa.
Bye, Felissa.
See you guys.
Felissa Rowe.
See you at the premiere.
Hey, get your Scary Movie 6 photos ready for after June, Felissa.
That's right.
I hope she doesn't have a penis.
I kind of want to see, out of the three of you guys, who could eat a slice of pizza the fastest.
Dave. You don't even have to ask Johnny and I.
I'm not a competitive guy.
But you could see me talk with my mouth full.
Yeah.
All right.
Where do you want to start, Tony?
Man, I want to hear you talk with that mouthful, Dave.
Well, what did I miss?
Oh my God! You should. There's been a lot of great questions from the
This is
audience.
the Scary Movie 4 panel, right?
Scary movie. Yeah, where's James DeBello?
Yeah. What number is he in?
He's in two, isn't he?
He's in two. We're all only in the Wayans family scary movies, just to be
That's
clear.
right. That's right. We
don't know
don't
none
do
of those
Zucker
other
Brothers.
ones.
We don't do Zucker Brothers stuff, okay?
Well, I mean, I worked for them on other movies.
You did,
but
that's
not,
right.
Not that I never worked for them on a scary movie.
Where'd Carl go? Motherfucker, he had my...
Damn, Carl.
He had my sodas.
Oh, no, I think, are those on?
Oh, yeah. Perfect.
Oh.
So, Dave,
All right, don't say anything to Kyle. I love him. I love him.
what about Carl?
I don't know who Carl is. Who the fuck's Carl?
Okay.
I'm going to ask you guys a question about a movie from your past, one by one, and then we're going to turn to the audience. Dave, while you eat that pizza, can you just tell us a little bit about being on Bubble Boy? I don't know about you guys, but I don't give a damn. Bubble Boy is one of the most underrated comedies of all time. I love that movie, so...
I'd like to say one thing, though. I don't know what movie you watched. I was never on Bubble Boy. I was on Marley Shelton. No comment. There you go.
Perfect, thanks.
Her husband was the producer, Bo Flynn.
Were you in it or on it?
Yeah, both.
Okay.
I played her love interest. I played her boyfriend, fiance, and there was a makeout scene where Jake Gyllenhaal had to watch us making out against the car, and it was shot in film. So film rolls are 11 minutes, and oh man, I'm getting pizza grease all over my.
It's all right.
I only brought this pair. Tomorrow you'll see the same spots. But now you're the only ones that knows it's pizza grease.
Sure it is, Dave.
The
Sure it
rest,
is.
it could be something else.
That's the oldest diversion trick in the book.
Hey, it happens when I talk about Marley Shelton.
We know. Hi-yo.
Couldn't control it. So, Bo is there's a thing called Video Village where the producers sit with the director and they watch, and he was already, you're going to make out with my wife, you know? And they rolled all 11 minutes on the thing, and he was it did upset him a little bit because it was sort of like the director did it on purpose. And I was like, I'm getting chapped. You know what I mean? I'm like, this is too much. Like, I don't, so there you go. I got to make out for 11 minutes.
I did a movie with Marley Shelton back in the early 90s, before there were Hallmark or Lifetime channels. They were called Moment of Truth movies. And I did it with Marley Shelton and a 15-year-old Ryan Reynolds.
Wow.
Yeah.
Purely Canadian production.
Full on Canadian production, for sure.
She's not Canadian, but yeah.
She's not, no, she's not. But yeah, it's funny. Interesting. Yeah. All right, well, thanks for coming, everyone.
Yeah, that was great.
Thanks.
I'll give you one. I'll give you something at my table. It's trivia. What three people are in Devil's Rejects, 3 actors, who are also in Bubble Boy? Does anybody know? I didn't think so. That's why I wasn't risking anything. There you go. Nobody
I'll
knows.
give you $1 million.
Yeah, exactly. Nobody? Okay, so it's myself, Danny Trejo, and Matthew McCory.
Wow.
Yep.
I feel like you can say Danny Trejo and you're going to win no matter what. 'cause
Yeah,
he's
they
in
should have at
every
least
single
went with that
movie.
one. He even has the same hair and the motorcycle in both movies.
I've never done a movie with him.
Lochlyn, question. Any Dead Men on Campus fans out here?
That's it?
Oh,
I need to hear all y'all clapping for that movie.
You make a noise in this movie.
yeah.
What the hell is that noise?
All right.
Was it?
It goes like this. So yeah, and
I
that
was looking down.
so that noise just came from a moment in the movie where Mark Paul and Tom Everett Scott, they were kind of sort of laughing a little bit out of control, and I was waiting for them to say their lines. And so the camera was on me, and I just looked at them and kind of went, and I made this kind of weird clicking noise with my mouth, and we just kind of kept it as a character trait.
It was really great.
So that's kind of where it came from, yeah.
I've been trying to do it ever since I saw that movie many years ago, and I could never do it. I was just like,
Oh, yeah,
Just
no, it's
doesn't
more of
work.
like,
It's the only reason we're really on this panel. Huh?
yeah.
Keep it going, keep it going, keep it going. Dave, chime in.
It's the noise he made, Lochlyn made him best man on campus. Tony can't figure out how to do it, so he cramped us. But now we know, and here's how it goes. Mr. Lochlyn Munro, he's gonna do it nice and slow.
there you go. Oh, man. Look at the three grown men acting like imbeciles.
It's three men who know how to use their mouths. What did I?
Whoa.
Save it for your table.
HR. Is there HR in the house?
Clean at my table.
I think I'm in this show right now. I'll allow it.
All right, Tony, one more guy down here. Hit him.
All right, John, you worked with
Wait.
Well,
Didn't you do that noise at your audition? That wasn't one of the...
I never actually did that noise in my audition, but I did enough to
His
create
audition was phenomenal.
some chaos at Paramount,
He
yes.
used his mouth at that audition, right?
And my knees.
Congratulations.
That's also how he ended up in Scary Movie.
John, can we hear a little bit about your time working on Meet the Parents?
I was in this movie called Meet the Parents. Who's seen Meet the Parents? Yeah, classic, beloved movie all over the world. I'm from Tribeca, New York, and I grew up across the street from my dad, Bob De Niro, in Meet the Parents, not my real dad, although we look a lot alike. A little bit. He was like my neighborhood hero before I even was old enough to kind of know what an amazing actor he was. And when you are going to be in a movie with Robert De Niro, once you've auditioned or met everybody else, you've got to go meet Bob. And he's like the final boss. And it was very cool because obviously Bob had no idea that I lived in Tribeca and grew up there. And we met at a restaurant across the street from where I grew up that was my first job at this restaurant. And they were like, "Can you meet Bob De Niro at this place called Bubby's? Do you know it?" And I was like, "Oh, yes, I know it." I had to meet Bob there, and I gave him a lot of shit for ruining my neighborhood. And
I'm
I
going to
think he
do
thought
Bob
that-
De Niro the rest of the way. It's the same thing.
Of
Just
course.
you continue, but
we'll
I'll-
just go with
I'm
it.
agreeing
Yeah.
with you. Go.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I'm from right over there.
Are you looking at me? Go ahead. Tell a story.
It's talking to me, not looking at me.
Looking. I saw you were across the street.
This guy's from Philly.
You're one of my fans. I knew you when you were young. Go ahead. Tell the story.
And so I had to meet him, and he was, I think he found it funny that I was giving him a lot of shit.
Yeah, you
'Cause
wanna-
probably
you think you're funny.
not a lot of people,
Funny guy.
certainly young guys, go and,
I got
give
a lot
him-
of young guys.
bust his balls, as we say in New York.
You're
So-
young guys busting balls. Where's this going? Jeez.
And that's how I ended up
Got
in
the
the
role.
movie.
That's how I got the role.
No, and so, yeah, and then we went for a walk, and then I got on the train, and as soon as I got off the train, he had already called and given me the okay. And I was like floating on air is probably the best way I could say it. And I don't think I've ever even touched the ground since, it's still amazing for me to have worked on that and to have worked with these guys on Scary Movie. I just feel very grateful. So, and it's funny because on Meet the Parents, it's all these comedy legends, much like Scary Movie. and you kind of knew it was just amazing, but you weren't sure. Like, I didn't know it was going to be the kind of classic that it is. And it was the same on Scary Movie. Like, what I was seeing day to day, I thought was the greatest thing I'd ever seen, and I was like, this is amazing, but I had no idea. Did you have any inkling that it was going to be the reason we're sitting here talking to you today? You know, I mean, so it's pretty awesome to be part of movies like this that have continued, you know, bringing joy to people for 25 fucking years now, right? I don't know.
And now
was Dead Man on
25
Campus?
more.
Right, and now 25 more because we got Scary Movie 6 coming out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What can, I'm sure it's probably not much, but what can we know about Scary Movie 6 from you guys? And also, like, were you guys privy to it happening before it was announced publicly, or was it kind of a surprise to you guys as well whenever it was first announced that the Wayans were doing Scary Movie 6?
You want me to talk about that?
Yeah, you answer it first.
So, I think I got involved in it in April of 2024. But in Marlon and the Wayans were not involved in it. The script was written by Mike Binder, who Mind of Married Man, and with Neil Moritz. And Jonas, one of the executives there, is friends of mine, and so he called me. We're doing this movie. It's going to be a reunion of everybody. Hang tight. And but then he asked me a bunch of questions about. So you were the killer, right? And you had the mask and the robe, right? And you did the voice, right? Okay. And you lived, right? And all this other stuff. I said yes. I can't wait. And he goes, all right, hang tight, because we got to lock up the cast. We're going to shoot it in the fall. So we were supposed to shoot it in the fall of 24 so that it was released in the summer of 25 to be a true 25th anniversary release. I think they were going to call it Scary Movie 25 at that time. At that point.
That's hilarious.
And so, but obviously, who's the first person you really need to lock up would be Marlon Wayans. And when Marlon negotiated his contract via Paramount, who Neil Moritz, and does everyone know who Neil Moritz is? His company, Original Pictures.
He's one of the biggest producers in the game.
He did all the Fast and the Furious, all the Bad Boys, 21 Jump Streets, lots of movies.
Just huge
And,
legend.
So, but Marlon basically did like a Putney swoop thing or Putney swope, and where he got the rights back. He has ownership of Scary Movie in his contract. And then they said, so he's like, I control Scary Movie now, right? As soon as he signed, you go, yes, you have 51% control of Scary Movie. And then he turned and he fired Neil Moritz. I was like, okay, well, you're fired, and we're not doing that script. Me and my brothers are going to write the script. So, and they called me and they said, because I was like, now it's fall, 24, and I go, what's going on? Like, are we making this movie? Because I need to, because conventions in the fall are big for me, and I was like, I need to know what I'm doing. And they go, well, we got some good news and we got some bad news. What do you want to hear first? And that's when I said, the bad news. And they said, well, we're not involved anymore. We're not making Scary Movie. And I was like, oh, well, then what's the good news? And like, Marlon Wayans took it over. He's going to make Scary Movie. And I said, that is great news. That's awesome for me. I was like, because now I knew it would be a great movie. So there you go.
Yeah, it's good, especially whenever a sequel or a legacy sequel even gets announced, that you see that the original creators are involved.
Yes.
It gets you more excited for it because
Yeah.
that's what everybody wants, and that's
Yeah.
you kind of see that happening more and more now, which is great. What about you guys?
I mean, it definitely is justice for me, personally, because I just, it was taken away from them, and, they made that what it is. And so when I found out, that they got it back, it was like, I was just so elated. And I think they I knew before, but I feel like in October of 24, they publicly announced that they were gonna do the new one, and that was on my birthday. And so I was like, this is the greatest birthday present I've ever gotten. And then, I didn't know if I was going to be in it or not, but like I just was so happy for them that they got it back.
Kind of sucks too, because I've given him a lot of birthday presents over the years. And I was like, jeez, dude. Fuck.
I mean,
I made him a ceramic.
All we had to do was give him the movie, Dave.
Yeah. All that work I did in the wood shop on that one house.
it was okay. It was okay. It
Wool
was
cap
great.
that I knitted on set that day, and I gave it to
Yeah.
John.
And that sandcastle I made. Remember, I had you come down, drove you 2 hours to the beach.
Florida, yeah.
I signed the hockey stick for him for his
Yeah.
birthday once.
Yeah, as Gordie Howe.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, guys, but the Wayans brothers matter more.
We have any questions out there?
Yeah, let's do some. Let's do Q&A.
Anybody? There's got to be one person.
Don't be shy.
She got it first, right there.
When you guys did Scary Movie 1, I was actually
Good, because she's actually moving her mouth and doing this. So that was crazy looking. It was awesome. Go ahead.
I was wondering, like, what was your guys' reaction towards that scene where you guys received, like, the photo for, like the penis shot from the first one? Like, your prime reaction once you guys saw that photo?
I was like, whoa, that's big. Like, dang, I'd like to meet that guy.
So here, you want some behind the scenes trivia? So we were rehearsing to shoot that scene at the fountain, and they were like, "Hey, you want to see something?" And I was like, "Yeah." And they showed me the Polaroid. And they were like, "Look at this," and I was like, "Oh my fucking god!" And they were like, "That's somebody who's working on the movie," and they just offered. They were like, "Yeah, I have a micro penis. Like, you want to just take a picture of that?" And then we were all like, somebody who's working on the movie, huh? Like, that's it.
And it was.
Is it? We know it's a white guy. They probably have a little bit of a belly in the picture. So there was a lot of detective work going
it was
on,
the
but I
makeup
still don't know whose it was.
I think it was the makeup artist. The makeup artist.
You do?
Yeah. I'm pretty good at bodies. He had that kind of pear-shaped body. Of like, and the curtains matched the drapes. Of,
Yeah.
like what he had.
You mean he got small eyeballs?
No, his hair color was the same as the pubes that were on
Oh,
the
yeah.
thing.
Yeah.
And
Got it.
I took the photo.
Do you think?
I took the photo. So
They're like, and I was in the makeup department.
But it was a real Polaroid, by the way. It wasn't like, okay, we're going to Photoshop it, we're going to make a fake Polaroid and print it, we have multiples. It was one Polaroid.
Yeah, the
like,
guy just.
Yeah. It was, because back then they had Polaroids on set because the wardrobe and hair and makeup. So you also have to think, who had Polaroids? It was wardrobe, hair, and makeup had Polaroid cameras. It was one of them in the first place. It was him. It was
Had to be.
There you go. Murder, She Wrote.
Yeah.
With Dave Sheridan.
Yeah. Mystery Solved.
CSI Sheridan. Bonk, bonk. NCIS Scary Movie.
Somebody has such incredible abs now.
Yeah. Yeah. Law and Order. Mini
He's
Weasel.
always had incredible abs. I just got to tell you
Not
that.
after the pizza.
It's all the
You guys want to
pepperoni.
see the pants, how they look there? They're really
They
good.
got worse somehow.
Yeah.
Oh, what the fuck, Dave? Dave.
Soggy pizza going to the Night of the Living Dead guys or whatever.
Lord.
Turn the Living Dead.
I feel like I'm at a Gallagher show.
Miguel don't care. He'll eat anything.
You had a question right over there?
I was wondering, John, if you could talk a little bit about your time on kids.
Oh, sure. And Outside Providence? Awesome. Thank you for bringing up Outside Providence. Kids was the first movie I ever did. It's a truly great movie, but also truly horrific. It's about a bunch of teenagers in New York City running the streets during, the time when AIDS was pretty prevalent. And I was 16 when I made it. I got picked off the street and ended up in this movie. And, again, I wasn't trying to be an actor. I was like in visual arts and, I loved movies and I was like in a film class, but I wasn't thinking, I want to be in front of the camera like Dave, who's always known he wanted to be a star. But,
Not true.
so, and we were just a bunch of street kids. Like, I worked at nightclubs. I was 16 and everybody was just kind of running the streets and, they would be like, cut, and then we'd all just wander off and drink and get stoned. And then they'd be like, no, you can't leave. Like, we need you back. You know? And so, like, if you watch the movie, and it's not streaming anywhere, I do have DVDs available at my table, but that's not a plug. You'll notice how fucked up I am in the movie. Like, I'm just like, so I don't even know what's going on. And that was a lot of us. Like, it was just, you know, a lot of pro skaters, and they'd be like, cut, and they'd go off and like do a trick and break their arm and come back the next day with a cast. You know, and like, they'd be like, fuck, how are we gonna hide this for continuity? Because the whole movie takes place in one day. So, yeah, it was a lot of stuff like that, and I felt very bad as a grown man for the production, because they probably had a fucking nightmare herding a bunch of cats around, you know? But yeah, it's a great film, and I highly recommend y'all watch it, if you can find it. Come see me on my table. And Outside Providence is an awesome movie written by Peter Farrelly of the Farrelly Brothers, and it's about him and his friends growing up. It was a novel that he wrote in the early 80s about his experiences growing up in Providence, and so it's a bunch of real people. And his buddy Mike Corrente, who's an amazing director, bought the rights from him for $1 and made the movie, and the Farrelly brothers produced it, and we made it like around the same time that they were probably doing Something About Mary. Great movie. Sean Hattasey is the lead, Amy Smart is the love interest, and it really gets like East Coast mid-70s and boarding school in the mid-70s. It's a great dramedy. But it's a dramedy. And so Something About Mary came out, and then Miramax was like, oh, of course, we're going to market this movie like Something About Mary. The wacky comedy from the guys that brought you Something About Mary. And it's not a wacky comedy. Like, it's a half-serious film. I think I'm the comic relief in the movie. But yeah, I'm very proud of my work in that movie. I play a character named Drugs Delaney, who's like the walking embodiment of 70s drug culture in a human being. And Keenan Ivory Wayans saw that movie and thought it was really funny, and I think that's partly how I got cast in Scary Movie. So, there you go. Yeah, thank you.
I like that.
All right, I'm going to ask you
In
guys.
Canada, just like, no, the poster in Canada is crazy, right? It's got like marijuana leaves all over it.
The poster for Outside Providence,
It's like Bill and Ted's Excellent
the
Adventure.
French-Canadian poster, it's not called Outside Providence, it's called Cannabis 101. Yeah. Cannabis 101.
I have a question/challenge for the three of you guys. We're going to play a little bit of a game. Dave, you played this with us in Vegas.
Oh, I don't remember it being in Vegas.
We need to know who the most famous person in your guys' contact list is that will answer if you call them right now.
Oh, shit.
We played this with Felissa last night. I don't know if anybody was here for that, but she called Kane Hodder, who didn't answer, but he then called back and proceeded to just cuss us out for a few minutes.
That's pretty awesome.
And it was pretty magical, yeah.
That's pretty great. You want me to kick it off?
Yeah, whatever.
I don't know about who would answer right this second, but I will tell you this. Do you guys remember T-Mobile sidekicks? Anybody remember those? They were like a little hip, like phone thing. They were really big in like the early aughts. Well, Paris Hilton's T-Mobile sidekick got hacked, and my phone number was in there, and it got posted on the internet. And all of a sudden, at 2 in the morning one night, I just started getting prank calls that lasted for like 3 weeks around the clock.
Mm-hmm. So, and I had to stop because my mom was like, "This Bill's gonna be a lot. He's not even laughing at it." I was like, "I thought he'd think it was funny."
Let's see.
That's crazy. Wow.
So you really didn't get us a contact. How about you?
It was himself.
But I'm going to answer your question right now.
Okay.
Is your phone ringing? Oh. I'm calling Lochlyn Munro, guys. Lochlyn Munro is the most famous guy I know that might answer the phone. Come on, do it for me. Don't make me look bad.
Hi, John.
Hey, Lochlyn?
How you doing, buddy?
Put it on speaker, one of you.
I'm putting the microphone up there.
Oh my God, it's Lochlyn on the phone, everybody. Holy.
Lochlyn Munro is here.
Lochlyn? Yeah, John, you there?
Yeah. Are you here?
Hold on. Yeah, I'm here. You there?
Yeah.
Hold on.
Hey,
John?
can you merge Dave Sheridan in?
No, I'm not going to. Too crazy.
Oh, that's
Dave would
classic.
answer if we called. That's the truth of it.
I have a lot of people in my phone. But
Dave knows a lot of celebrities.
like, let's
Wait.
say, I toss out some names, but one
Hold
at a
on.
time, though.
I just want to preface this by saying that Dave's outgoing message is, I do not answer my phone. Don't leave me a message.
Wait, and you said the same, you changed, that's what yours is.
I'm stealing it.
That's what yours is.
I know, but you inspired me, and so I changed
Yeah.
it. Sorry.
The great artist steal. Okay?
Anybody got a name to throw at Dave to see if it's in his
He
contact?
could be pretty fit.
Rob Zombie.
Of course I have Rob's on, he's not going to pick up.
Only one way to find out.
Let's see. I got to get, let me get my glasses. Here. Oh, we'll accidentally call Sherry. He is
Oh,
not-
Terry's in there?
No, well, yeah, I have that, yeah. Mobile. I know it's, look, these are all old anyway. Wait.
He's got it going here. This would be
We're
hilarious.
calling Rob Zombie. This is intense.
Look at everyone in the audience. They're like, what?
It's exciting.
Your call has been forwarded to voicemail.
Let's say go to voicemail.
Rob Zombie ghosted him, y'all.
Rob, it's Dave Sheridan. Rob, I gotta tell you something. Rob, please call me back. See if it's it. Who's another one? Who?
Doug Bradley.
Yeah, I probably don't have Doug Bradley. Because I don't want to call Europe.
No Doug Bradley.
Wait, I don't know. Doug Brad. Nah. He's a nice guy.
What about Brad
I
Dudley?
got Forsyth. He'll probably.
Forsyth will pick up.
William Forsythe. Bill?
Oh, test Dave.
Bill. You know Bill? Bill's the man. Bill's in Devil's Rejects. He's what? Is he? Where is he?
Forsyth stays at my
Where?
place in LA.
Really? Oh, I want to see Bill. I like Bill.
Did you hear it?
Yeah.
Bill. Bill. It's Dave Sheridan. I know you heard the news about Melissa. Please give me a call back. Please.
Dave's gonna be the most hated human being.
Guys, I'm going to do this all day.
Oh, my
Oh,
God.
God.
Could you guys hear it? Could you hear it?
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah, we heard it.
There's got to be some way we can be around whenever they call you back panicking later.
I can't believe he actually puts his name on the voicemail. Hi, it's Bill Forsythe. Leave a message. Kick your ass.
Let's get one more name. Anybody? Anna Faris, Wayne Brothers, Adam Green. I heard all those three.
You know, Adam Green will pick up.
Marlon will pick up.
Yeah, phone Marlon.
Marlon's sleeping right now because we just fucking.
FaceTime Marlon.
Phone Marlon.
I'll FaceTime him. You know what? All three of us should FaceTime him at the same time.
Oh, my God. That's
See who he picks up
like,
for.
what the fuck? All the white
Who he
men.
denies.
It's with the white men.
It's ringing. This is Adam. Let's see if he picks up. Yep.
This is either the most exciting or the most boring panel in the world.
I'm tired of me pranking them too many of them. I'm not really like.
Don't pay.
Adam picks up,
Call
goes,
has been forwarded to voicemail. The person
prank
you're
him.
trying
Don't
to
prank
reach is
him.
not
Don't prank him.
available. At the tone, please record your message. When you have finished recording, you may hang up.
Adam, I'm sitting here in front of 300 people. They all wanted to talk to you. Say hi, everybody.
Yeah!
Yeah! When's the next fucking Victor Crowley coming out, asshole?
Love Hatchet!
classic.
We've done enough.
Any other questions?
Does anybody have any more questions out there?
Okay, so Unforgiven was my first ever Western, and I remember I had a bunch of my friends because unlike it is now, back in the day, Clint Eastwood would not read you in the room because Clint remembers when he was a younger actor how he hated rejection, and he felt like if he met actors, he would have a hard time saying no to them. So you would only put stuff on tape for him. So I had some friends of mine help me do this audition. I put soot in my teeth. I put water all over the backyard of one of my friend's house. They dragged me around in the mud, and so I did this audition for Clint. I couldn't believe that I got the part, honestly. I was like, I can't believe my first Western is with Clint Eastwood. So being on that set was pretty amazing. I'm only in the movie a couple of scenes, but I was there for about a month, and it was really interesting. They built this town of Big Whiskey, a fictitious town in the middle of the southern Alberta plains. The only way you could go to and from set was either in a horse carriage or on a horse. He wouldn't allow any car tracks around the city or the town of Big Whiskey. I remember if you guys, my first few days on set, I always met Clint as just director Clint, white t-shirt, jeans. And then in the bar scene where he comes to avenge Morgan Freeman's death, and so Clint walked off the set and went and got dressed as William Money, and he came back onto the set and he started to rehearse the scene, and he walked up to the bar and he had the shadow over his eyes, and he goes, "Who's the fella that owns this shithole? You, fat man, speak up." And he looked up from the shadow of his hat, and I almost fell over because it was the first, I hadn't seen that. I was like, that's Clint Eastwood. It was amazing. So if you remember the scene, he kind of goes to all of us that were part of the gang that kind of sliced up the two females at the beginning of the movie. And he goes, anyone that doesn't want to die better get out back. So we all run out. I went up to him after the cut, and I go, Clint, I was kind of hiding behind the post there, and I had a beat on you. I think I probably could have taken you out. And he looks at me and goes, maybe next time. So that was my amazing, it was an amazing experience. I shot that movie in 1991, so pretty crazy. And then I won the Oscar in 92, right? And then my experience on Wagons East was pretty amazing because I was the only other Canadian in the town of Durango, Mexico with Jon on that movie, and Jon kind of took me under his wing, and I was also playing his young protege in the movie, and so he'd invite me up to his house all the time. And so what's interesting is that I tried to reach out to Ryan to let him know, because I had a video camera on set, and I will tell you that I do have the last video footage of Jon ever, because I used to bring my camera to set, and we used to do SCTV skits together, and you guys must know that. Most people from Chicago know what SCTV is. So I would knock on the door of his trailer, and he'd open it up. I go, "Hey, Billy Bob." He goes, "Hey, blew him up good?" And I go, "Blew him up real good." And I'd do the whole camera move, and so I have all these skits with Jon and I on my video camera, and I've reached out to Reynolds, but he didn't reach back. So that, I think that would have been cool if that would have been in his documentary, because everyone always says to me, what was Jon like? And he basically was Uncle Buck. Like John Candy was Uncle Buck. So that was a pretty cool experience for me to be able to get to know him. And, for me being a young Canadian guy, that guy was iconic. I'm sure he was for everyone, but just a gentleman of a man, really cool. And to think that he was only 42 when he died, that's crazy to me.
I know.
That's
And
crazy.
see, if you wouldn't have picked on Ryan Reynolds when you're making that Hallmark movie.
Dude, when I worked with Ryan, he was this tall, gangly, geeky kid, honestly. It was like he turned into, Hollywood went, whoa, funny leading man guy as soon as he did the movie Blade, right? That's what, boom, popped him. But he's still, I gotta tell you, he's still I've ran into him a few times over the years when his fame and his fortune has been gathering. And honestly, he's a really humble dude, and he's a very cool guy, and he's a philanthropist, and he's got a big heart. So good on him.
Who thinks Lochlyn should be in Deadpool 3?
I think Reynolds and I could play brothers.
Hell fucking yeah. Oh my God, yeah.
That'd be fun.
Definitely. Also, you spoke about SCTV when in Chicago, and I don't know if y'all know, but Dave was a member of Second City here in Chicago.
That's right.
And he cut his comedy teeth there.
Good time. It was fun.
He's a comedic
genius. I love
genius.
Chicago.
Yes. And Chicago loves you, Dave Sheridan.
Yes.
Yeah.
Let's give it up for the boys, everybody.
Look at it was the applause that woke them all up.
Yes.
Hey, wait, we're going to do a selfie with all y'all, okay?
Save the
So
date.
everybody stand up.
Save the date.
Save the
June
date.
12th. June 12th.
June 12th, 2026. Scary Movie 25.